Welcome to Fluent Flow English, where we teach English based on real life and strong foundations. Today we're going to focus on the simple present tense, one of the first things you need to master when learning English. We'll also blend in question words like what, where, when, and how, so you can not only talk about your daily life, but also ask about someone else's. So first, what does the simple present tense really mean? The word present means now, but in English, the simple present tense is not only for this second, it's for things that are true in general or happen regularly. We use it for three main situations. Habits, things that you do again and again. For example, I brush my teeth every morning. 2, for facts, things that are always true. The sun rises in the east. And 3, for schedules, events that are fixed. The train leaves at 6 o'clock. Some vocabulary spotlight. Habit, something you do regularly, like eating breakfast. Schedule, a plan or time when something happens. Here's a quick flow tip. Here's something that confuses many learners. With he, she, or it, the verb usually takes an S at the end. I play soccer. He plays soccer. Think of that little S as a signal that tells us that the subject is he, she, or it. Now, how do we ask questions in the simple present? That's where question words come in. Here are the most common ones. What asks about a thing. What do you eat for breakfast? Where asks about a place. Where do you live? When asks about time. When do you wake up? Who asks about a person. Who is your teacher? Why asks about a reason. Why did you study English? How asks about the way or method. How do you go to work? Here's another vocabulary spotlight. Reason, the explanation for something. Method, the way something is done. Here's another quick flow tip. When you build a question in the present tense, you usually need the helper words do or does. Use do with I, you, we, or they. Use does with he, she, or it. And here's the key. After do or does, the verb goes back to its base form. What does she eat, not eats? Where do they go? Let's hear how this works in real conversation. What do you do on weekdays? I go to work. When do you start? I start at 9 o'clock. How do you get there? I take the bus. Now it's your turn. I'll ask and you answer out loud in your own words. What do you do on weekends? Where do you live? When do you eat dinner? Great job. Let's practice again, but this time with he and she, so you can hear the difference. What does she do after school? She plays piano. Where does she practice? She practices at home. Who teaches her? Her mother teaches her. Now, here's our last flow tip of this lesson. Notice how the verb changes with she. We add the S in answers. She plays, she practices. But we use the base form in the question. What does she do? So let's put everything together. Quick recap. The simple present tense is for habits, facts, and schedules. With he, she, it, add S to the verb. Question words like what, where, when, who, why, how help you ask for details. Use do or does in questions and keep the verb in its base form. Here's your challenge. Practice by asking yourself 3 questions every day. What do I do? Where do I go? When do I study? Answer them out loud. The more you practice, the more naturally your English will flow. Great job today. See you next time on Fluent Flow English.